You know, when you think about the absolute peak of aerospace engineering, you probably, picture a sleek billion-dollar fighter jet or maybe a bleeding-edge military drone.
Right, something highly mechanical.
Exactly. But what if the most elite aerial predator on the planet is actually just buzzing around your local backyard pond? The neuroscience and mechanics of the Dragonfly are so advanced that, well, modern engineers are desperately trying to copy them. Okay, let's unpack this.
Yeah, it's wild. To really understand how they operate, you have to start with how they locate targets in the first place. I mean, we humans rely on just 3 types of light-sensitive proteins, to process color.
Right, our opsin genes.
Exactly. But dragonflies have up to 33.
Wait, 33?
Yeah, up to 33. So this lets them see a massive spectrum of light, including ultraviolet.
And it isn't just the colors they see, right? It's how their eyes are physically built to handle all that incoming data because
Yeah.
they have these massive compound eyes with up to 30,000 individual lenses.
30,000, yeah.
Yeah.
It's incredible. Yeah.
And they're split up. Like the dorsal, the top half, is specifically optimized to spot prey against a bright blue sky, while the ventral, the bottom half, just scans the ground below.
Right, and plus they have these tiny middle eyes called ocelli.
Oh, the horizon detectors?
Exactly. They act as horizon detectors to keep them perfectly oriented while flying.
So it's basically like wearing a pair of specialized wraparound bifocals where the top half is polarized specifically for anti-aircraft tracking, and the bottom is just for scanning the terrain.
That is a great analogy. And what's fascinating here is how this physical setup basically solves a massive problem for the insect. By structurally separating the visual field into sky and ground, the eyes literally act as a physical filter.
So they aren't, getting overwhelmed.
Right, they feed a perfectly clean stream of data to the brain. The dragonfly doesn't have to waste processing power filtering out all that background visual noise because the eye has already done the heavy lifting.
Which is crucial, because if you're flying at top speed, you can't be lagging on processing power. I mean, the eye feeds the data, but the brain still has to do the math.
Exactly, and the sources show dragonflies have these incredibly specialized target-detecting neurons. They can lock onto a single moving insect against a highly chaotic background.
And a busy swarm.
Right, but here is the truly incredible part. If their prey flies behind a leaf or just disappears from view, the dragonfly's neuronal focus actually spreads forward.
It spreads forward.
Yeah, it predicts where the prey will reappear based on its past trajectory.
Great, clarify this for me. So it's not just chasing the prey, it's actively doing the trigonometry to figure out where the prey will be. Is this tiny insect brain literally performing the exact same predictive physics a human uses to track and catch a baseball in a cheering stadium?
It is exactly that same predictive physics. It assesses the current trajectory to estimate the future location. And, if we connect this to the bigger picture, this exact biological software is precisely why researchers are studying them right now to develop bionic vision and self-steering vehicles.
Oh, for autonomous driving.
Yeah, they are using the neural algorithms of a dragonfly to basically teach autonomous cars how to predict where a pedestrian might step next.
Wow, that is amazing. But, predicting the intercept course is only half the battle. The dragonfly still has to physically execute a midair catch, and they do this with 4 wings beating up to 1,800 times a minute.
30 times a second. And the 2 pairs move entirely independently, which is what lets them change direction instantly.
Just stopping on a dime.
Exactly. Now, instead of flat wings, theirs are actually corrugated, kind of like folded cardboard. This structural folding forces the air into tiny swirling pockets that act as an aerodynamic cushion during flight.
But wait, insect wings are notoriously fragile and they can't regenerate, right? If a dragonfly takes damage, it's permanent. So if they are doing these extreme high-stress aerial acrobatics 30 times a second, isn't that a massive evolutionary gamble?
Oh, definitely.
How do they survive that kind of mechanical stress without snapping a wing in half?
It's an extreme gamble, but they survive it through brilliant load distribution. Those lower wings actually support the upper wings during those intense maneuvers. It spreads out the aerodynamic pressure.
That's genius.
It's a mechanical miracle, honestly. And human engineers are currently copying that exact load distribution model to design more resilient blades for drones and helicopters. Oh, and those wings also have these pigmented spots acting like miniature solar panels to keep their flight muscles warm.
Wow. So the next time you see a drone hovering or hear about a new self-driving car algorithm, remember you are likely looking at technology directly inspired by a backyard pond insect.
Nature really did engineer the perfect drone millions of years ago.
It totally did. But there is a final puzzle here to leave you with. Researchers note that global warming might actually cause dragonflies to lose those warming pigment spots on their wings.
Right, because the climate is getting hotter.
Exactly. So if their physical wings are already altering due to climate change, it leaves you wondering, how might their incredible predictive brains and complex eyes need to evolve next, just to catch their prey with slower wings in a rapidly shifting ecosystem?